want to.
I like this image. That window in that upper right-hand corner, I think, needs to be cropped off. It's cute. It made us laugh.
I'd also like to see it more square, maybe, where there's a little bit more impact, and you see them instead of it being so small on the screen.
And the boys in the back, they don't seem to be as sharp. It's hard to tell from here. The baby in the foreground appears to be sharp, or at least the hands are sharp. It's hard to tell on the face, so double check the focus on that.
79. Captivated. $79.
This image is appears to me to be a little over-retouched. I've lost basically all of the texture of the skin on the face. I would have liked to have seen a little bit of maybe a thicker light on the hair. The back side of the hair is starting to go a little bit on the dark side. It's starting to pick up a little bit of noise. The tonality of the background should probably be brought down a little bit. We're getting some very heavy vignetting down at the bottom, where it's almost making it look like it was a cutout image. Those things all need to be addressed.
Agreed.
My love.
I don't understand the title. The title's not communicating to me.
Well, obviously it's personal. Then that's her, you know, or their partner's love, I would assume. I enjoy the image. I like the detail in the face, and very manly and masculine.
The sharpness of the under the nose of the mustache then leading into the sharpness of the face. It's a very shallow focus. I think that shallow focus is then causing a problem with the ear and then the hair in the background. Yeah, the white matte would need to be addressed, as well as a good strong P line on there.
All right.
78. Firehole River.
I'm really enjoying this image. There was a few things to me that just kind of popped out real fast. If you go from the dead center of the image straight up, there's a few branches that are a little bit on the bright side. Some of the yellowish foliage at the top could probably be brought down, burned down just a little bit. I'm really enjoying this. I think you could do some selective dodging and burning on here. The sticks that are stuck on that rock right in the dead center of the image, I think, could be brought down tonality. I think actually the tonality of the density of the entire print could be lowered a good 10 to 20% on here.
81.
I'm sold on the title either.
Field of Love.
This image is I think the biggest thing keeping this out of the mirror category would be the sky. The white part of the sky, it took me a very long time to actually get to the subject. My eye kept getting bounced around all the white parts of the sky. It's a great expression. I kind of wish the guy's eyes would actually be open. It appears that he may be in a blink because she's staring right into blinked eyes. You can see the ring, nice glow of the veil, but that sky in the background is going to be detrimental, as well as kind of the flat lighting that's not really directional light on the subject themselves.
I agree.
I'd also want to femininize, whatever works.
It's a make-up word, it's good.
Her hand just a little bit and pull it down, maybe more on the shoulder, so you still see the ring, but it's not quite covering his face as much.
76. Smilin' and stylin'. $78.
This is a very cute image of a baby. Great expression. The lighting on this to me is just a little bit on the flat side. It doesn't appear to be nice direction of light. The one thing that's kind of drawing me is the blue of the knee. The choice of the pattern shirt is a little bit on the distracting side. The focus of the armchair on the back, where it goes from focus to then blurred and then you're back to the focus, is a little bit on the distracting side for me as well.
And overall, I think it needs to be darkened down a little.
Agreed.
Winter wedding. $79.
This is a true testament of a photographer's way to photograph in snow, and it was done very well. The nice white of the dress and the snow of the street was done beautifully. I think it could be cropped, taken out. A lot of that white sky doesn't necessarily need to be in there. A lot of the bottom part of the snow really doesn't. Her back arm basically looks chopped. It's just kind of a floating appendage there. The posing on her front arm with the bouquet could be, elbow could have been tilted out a little bit, shoulders could have been dipped a little bit, some basic posing.
The posing was what got me. I enjoyed the way that you've got detail in those whites, but the posing on those arms, I don't think it would make it.
Jump start.
I think this is a great timed image. Again, time of day I think is going to be the biggest deterrent here. There's not a whole lot of direction of light here. I do like the blurred wings and the fact that the head is sharp. It shows nice movement, that there is flight going on. The bottom of the bird seems to be a little bit bright, almost blown out in areas. There just doesn't seem to be the detail that you're going to need.
75.
Agreed.
Georgia. $77.
I think Len's choice was maybe the biggest issue I had with this. Her head just seems significantly larger than her body. And that could be that the angle it was shot at tilted down. elongated the head a little bit. That was my biggest issue. The way the focus falls off, it appears to be the sharpest part appears to be her forehead and the hair right there. And then as we get farther down on the image, the focus seems to start to fade. So by the time we get to her lips, it actually appears to be out of focus.
I don't know, does anyone else think that those repeating lines are distracting up in that left-hand corner?
That didn't really bother me too much. There is some noise back there that would have to be cleaned up.
The brightness of the bow.
Bloom.
Uh,
77.
I think the time of day, again, when this was photographed, there is just a slight direction of light on this. I would like to see a little bit more. Basically, we have some posing issues here. The arm is completely straight that's holding the bouquet. You're going to definitely want to bend that elbow, bend the wrist. And her back arm, we're seeing, again, just a single finger popping out of the back side of the dress and just kind of a floating appendage there. The white mat is very distracting as well.
I agree with all of that.
Memories forgotten.
I think this is a very powerful image. I think the gentleman's shirt is very distracting, having the vertical lines in there. And I think that you could burn down basically his from his chin down. You really want the light to be on the face. He's obviously very emotional, the photograph that he's looking at. I like the title. I even like how the pictures aren't even straight in the background.
I think it would benefit greatly from a heavier vignette where you're really focusing on his face and his expression, because it is very storytelling.
80. Taken.
For me, the dress is completely blown out on the back side as well as the veil, which makes me think that that's the reason why this was converted to black and white. It seems that possibly the flare from the flashes that are lighting them is definitely distracting. I love the expression. Not thrilled about her hand coming out of his armpit with no attachment of an actual arm. But those are going to be the issues. I like the presentation. Presentation is great.
78.